Okay, so we got a good blast of snow here at the wintering yard. It's January, and it's gonna give me a good chance to give my John Deere with the Frontier Snowblower on the back a good workout. So you can see I was driving around a little bit earlier there. I passed a little perimeter with my little hand snowblower just to kind of find my spots. But yeah, I'll give it a little run on my John Deere. I don't know if I really showed this to you. So this is the SB1146 Frontier Snowblower, rear mount on my John Deere 2038R. It's manual. You manually twist it to turn it around, but it works pretty good so far. I've broken one shear pin one day when a dog's toy got caught in it, but it's pretty heavy duty built. There's 2 shear pin locations on it. There's one shear pin right here, right there, you can kind of see it, and then the other shear pin location is underneath this. Right there's the other shear pin bolt. So that's the one I broke here on the PTO when the dog's toy got hooked up into it. But yeah, I'll give it a little go today. We'll see what it looks like. I'll try and mount this GoPro somehow to the back of the tractor as I'm snow blowing. That way you can kind of see what I'm doing. But we'll give it a go. Shouldn't take too long. Takes about an hour and a bit there to snow blow the whole property. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so that was one pass and I got blasted with snow, so I'm going to do something that someone told me once. I'm going to put a snowmobile helmet on to do the rest, and we'll see how that works. I'll put this snowmobile helmet on and do it while I continue the few next passes. Well, I don't know how much footage you actually got there, but about 15 minutes is about all you seem to get for GoPro batteries in the winter. So I'll just switch the battery here. I'll put it on the tripod and I'll kind of clean up in front of the garage here, let you see how it works. But so far so good. It's working well in the winter. It's a really nice blower. Well, you get the picture of how it works. Ooh, looks like I left the lights on the tractor. But yeah, that SB1164, the Frontier Snowblower on the 2038R John Deere, works pretty good. Turn my lights off. But yeah, you can see you pretty much have to run this in 4x4 all the time with these industrial tires on. Every once in a while you have to actually step on the little diff lock to lock it up. But it's a good blower, well built, heavy duty. I'm fairly certain you can get, you know, HLA blowers and stuff for a little bit cheaper, and maybe I would have done that. But you know what, it works well. I can't really complain about it. There's the John Deere setup. So one thing you're going to want to do once you get blowing is, you see the little shoes there. The first couple times I actually had them all the way down to kind of create a snow base, so I'm not blowing stone. But now that we're further into the season, I've actually lowered them as low as they can go, and it does a much better job of blowing. So I can't really complain too much. I think you could get away with a John Deere 1 series with a smaller blower for a property like this, but I don't know. It's always better to have a slightly bigger tractor with more PTO. You never know what accessories you're going to buy afterwards, big brush hog or something like that. So that's it. I'm going to continue working back behind the garage, and a few little spots to clear out. But there it is. And that snowmobile helmet actually did work pretty good for blowing, so that's a good little trick to try if you have an open cab like this and you're snow blowing. One thing you'll notice, I was too lazy to take off the lawnmower for the winter. Not that it really matters around here. I'm not a professional snowblower, but actually that extra weight actually helps keep the tractor moving through snow. One other little hookup here, it's pretty handy, is I got this installed. This is that quick attach. Take this off in one shot and you can pull off the loader really quickly instead of doing the 4 individual hydraulics down at the bottom. You just push that in, lift it up, and it comes off in one shot. I'll do a video on that one day, the quick release hydraulics. Anyways, got more work to do. Enough yapping. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so just snow blowing here. I was kind of getting too close to a log, and I actually broke the shear pin here. You can see the bolt is broken right here. So I'll line this up and just do a replacement. I got a few bolts to replace there. Okay, so you can see here it's just a simple bolt. It tells you in your manual what size to get there. You just go to a local fastener store and get it. So what I found the best way to do is, now that that one's broken, you can still move this. You can see as I move this back and forth, it moves the piece around. So just line it up fairly well, perfectly. Put the put the bolt in. Not much room. Put the bolt in, and you got your nut, and screw it on, and that's it. That's one of the shear pins, replacing one of the shear pins or shear bolts for the SB1164.